Friends and gamers, we have a true content catch-up today. We have so much to watch. Also, my model is glitching for some reason. I'm gonna blame Chrono Odyssey for that one. No elaboration. Even though this is gonna be a long video, we're gonna ignore the model thing. We're just gonna ignore it. So, like I said, we have a true content catch-up today. We have so many Genshin things to watch and react to that have been released like just in the last week that I couldn't get to because I was like, I'm in the Summer Game Fest trenches still. I can't keep my voice for more than 2 seconds, apparently. So that's fun. It's not even that early. It's like, it's 10:30 a.m. Why can't I talk? All right, like I said, we have a bunch of stuff to watch, and it's all in tabs. So I'm gonna go down a list of what we're watching. It's on my other monitor, pay no attention. So we're starting with the Star Odyssey animated short, right? This was the SKIRK short, posted a week ago. Then we have the teaser for SKIRK. Oh, no, I lied. We have the miscellany for SKIRK, so kit stuff. Then we have her teaser. Then we have her trailer. I lied again. After SKIRK's, I can't read, apparently. I can't read. So after SKIRK's teaser, we're then going to switch over to Dahlia, miscellany for Dahlia, then Dahlia's trailer, then SKIRK's trailer. I did lie. And the web event will be a separate video because usually web events can be a separate video. So, and then we'll do patch. Right before this was the merch drop because I was already recording a merch video and I was right there. So we just did everything out of order. So I was gonna say we don't have a ton to watch, but everything's probably kind of long. No, we do have a ton to watch actually, and everything is also kind of long. So, and not like long, like a special program long, but like long enough, you know? We're starting with the animated short though. I really hope I don't cry. I think that's my only goal going into this. Because like I said, it's like 10:30 in the morning and I don't want to cry this early in the morning on a Thursday, quite frankly. So I say let's get into it because this is going to be long just because if you put into perspective the fact that when I react to something like this length, it usually ends up being like 10 minutes anyways. We got like at least 5 of those. So like it's going to be a while. I hope you have a snack. All right, let's just get into this before I like stall any more. Star Odyssey animated short. Let's go. It shouldn't be. Is there vocal music on these? I don't think so. I think we're okay. I also think this is, yeah, it's in Japanese. I think everything we watch is going to be in Japanese today. Whoa. I didn't think we were getting the Sender's lore at 10 in the morning. Okay. Those are comfort. This is the only reason why I'm fine with Japanese. Fine with it. The only reason why I'd want English is because it's early in the morning and I didn't know we were getting the Sender's lore this early in the morning, but I should have expected it. The power to reshape the fate of the world. Oh God. I'm not like, oh godding it as like it being corny or anything. I'm just like, oh God, what are we getting into? It's too early for this. It is too early for Descender's lore, quite frankly. Ooh, pretty. You are not worthy of that. So is she not a Descender? Is that a different outfit? Hey, is Honkai music playing? I'm gonna have to keep pausing this, okay? We've made it 30 seconds in. Is that Honkai music? It can't be, right? I mean, you could tell me this was like after the train drives off in that, what's it called? It's too early for this. It's too early for a content catch-up with lore. See, normally a content catch-up isn't this lore heavy. Graduation trip, the end of graduation trip, the train drives off, and you could tell me this is like on the other side of the moon, and I'd believe you. It's the same coloring. Also, I think SKIRK is wearing like a third outfit here. Like it's just a different outfit than the one we see her in. Because that's the thing. In the Archon Quest, she's wearing one outfit. Her actual character model has another outfit. I'm pretty sure this is a third outfit. And it looks like a Honkai outfit. Like this looks like something Bronya would wear, right? I'm sorry. What am I clicking? Where's my mouse? So there is music. Okay. Very Honkai. Very Honkai. I also wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the singers they get for a lot of the Honkai OSTs because they sound very familiar. And I would know. Once a month, I go on a binge of the Honkai soundtrack. Farina! She's so cute. I did see somebody point out that this is probably, like this specific moment is taking place before we actually hit up Fontaine. So probably all of this is. And it could. I mean, do we think it's all like 500 years ago? Maybe it's like 400 years ago. Because Farina still has light in her eyes. Like she's not like, oh God, it's been 500 years that I've been pretending to be the Archon. Like we haven't hit that point yet, you know? And it's not a shooting star, it's SKIRK. Where does she land though? I'm curious. Oh, is that the same place we landed? I'm assuming, do we have voice actors listed in the description here? No. Oh, also the singer was actually, I think, mentioned. They did a little interview clip in the special program. So no, it's not one of the singers that does Honkai. Same production team though, on the song. So not surprised it sounds like a Honkai song. I just wanted to know, is it Sergio Logi speaking here? But I can't tell. The fact that another Honkai reference, I'm gonna keep making Honkai references, by the way, because she's so Honkai coded. The fact that she landed like in the water, it's giving a little bit of Sia Quanta, I'm just saying. And you know who else is related to Sia Quanta? Bronya. I said this looks like a Bronya. I don't think she's an XP at all, quite frankly. I will say that right now. I'll say that with my full chest. I don't think she's an XP of anyone. If anything, I would expect her to get XP'd into another game. So she meets Alice? Okay. Because this is, I think, the outfit we see her in now. Like, this is the outfit she wears. Did she have Dane? Oh my god, he's so pretty. He's so pretty in this style. What the heck? What were we skipping back to? Oh, in the water. Does she have, like, her actual legs? I can't tell. Because the whole thing is, like, the fact that she has, like, the crystally pretty legs, that's like an Abyss thing. Like, TLDR, she lost her limbs and made them grow back with Abyss power. That's just something that you can do if you live in the Abyss, apparently. Okay, no, so did she always have that? Okay, interesting. Did I read incorrect lore? Possibly. Could have. Wouldn't be the first time. But she does meet Alice at some point, which is interesting. So this is like current SKIRK then, I would assume. Oh, just chilling in Sumeru. He's so pretty. Wait, do they have beef? I wouldn't be surprised if they do. That like makes like sense, you know? Oh! This is the part with Child. Kinda. He's kinda there. Okay, Inazuma. This is definitely Inazuma. Does she have like multiple outfits? I know she does, but like within like, is there more than just the two in this video? Damn. Good shot. Oh, great. The Loom of Fate thing. Great. With the shattered glass, we're doing that again. Okay, so that's I know that this is what we, in the very beginning of the game, this little sand drawing is the drawing we made for Paimon. Oh my, this one, this is the drawing we made for Paimon to like say like our little backstory. This is Heavenly Principles Lady, and then that's Luminate Ether, the cubes. So that was daytime. So this, if it's still there, she was been following us like this whole time, because this would have been like the night of that day. So like a couple hours later, she rocks up and sees our little sand drawing. What do we do with this information? Like, okay, she's just been following us. I mean, I wouldn't be totally surprised. Also, I'm just now noticing she has a little bit of like eyeshadow, like pink eyeshadow, just underneath though. I have more questions than answered questions right now. Awesome. Love Genshin Impact. All right. So my brain is like short circuiting. What's next on our list? Let's find out. It is a collected miscellany video for SKIRK. So we're going to find out about her kit next. The Silence of a Frost-Bound Realm. Oh yeah, that's because she's cryo, hypothetically. She's hypothetically cryo. This also is going to have Japanese audio again, which is totally fine. I mean, for a kit, it's a little bit, it's fine. We'll probably just watch. Oh, what does it say here? Usually nobody would dare ask SKIRK about her daily meditation and what goes through her mind during these sessions. Perhaps just like the Abyss, the flow of time in her heart differs from that of the outside world, granting her a solitary, silent perpetuity. Here, okay, this is something I actually saw also on Twitter, which also could be spoilers for the new Archon Quest bit, but I feel like it's not fully, like it's very light spoilers, and if you know this, I feel like it doesn't change anything, but time does move differently in the Abyss. So like, I think it's like a 3-day discrepancy or something. So like 3 hours in Tavat is like 3 days. So it'd be like, so like an hour in Tavat is a day in the Abyss. Do with that what you will. Like, it doesn't really change your understanding. Like, it's like, I feel like that's like a very light spoiler. Like, it's really just knowledge, lore knowledge, and doesn't change any enjoyment of the Archon quest because I'm not caught up yet. And I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. Because I love that trope. It's a very small one, but I think it's fun because you can do some really cool story things with it if time moves differently in different places. But we went into the Abyss because we met Skirk and Child and Fontaine, right? So like, if that's the case, if time moves differently, and also I might even say it in this video, I have no idea, but if there's like an hour to day discrepancy thing, right? We were in the Abyss for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. So that was like we blinked and came back into VOD. You know, that makes a lot of sense actually though, because we were in there for like less than half an hour, maybe half an hour tops, but let's say half an hour, just cause make it easy, like canonically, just say 30 minutes. So that would be like 3 minutes. Is that how math works? No. That's hard math to do. It would be like we were in there for a couple seconds in Tavot time. So like that actually makes sense looking back at the Fontaine Archon quest because nothing happened. We went into the Abyss and then came back and like nothing had happened really in Tavot. Everyone was like, whoa, what was that? So like that actually makes more sense now. That I was like, hey, we were just gone for like 20 minutes. What do you mean? So that actually makes a lot more sense now that I think about it because it was only like a couple seconds in Tavot time. Anyways, we'll probably talk about that again when we actually get to that part of the Archon quest, unless they say it here. But we're gonna watch the collected miscellany video now. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I'm just... This is gonna be so hard with the Japanese audio because like I usually would like comment on the kit stuff, but if it's in a different language, I actually have to read it like more, which is gonna be difficult for me. But yeah, normal attacks and elemental bursts. Okay. It's also louder than the other video. So she doesn't rely... Okay, the serpent subtlety thing. Yes. Havoc. Okay, it's called Havoc. I don't have enough brain power to go through a kit right now, I'm realizing. So like all of her attacks deal cryo. She has a separate bar. Cannot be overridden by other elemental infusions. That's a little bit annoying. So she really does probably have to be your DPS. Ooh. She has a special movement. Okay. Move on water. All right. So she basically you're flying over water, which like I do that with Wanderer all the time. 7-phase flash. Yeah, they really are just kind of going. I'm happy we're gonna have more characters that aren't Natlin characters that have a special movement mechanic though. Because I use that Wanderer mechanic all the time. Dahlia! I was gonna say something better than that, but Dahlia! Oh, I need to figure out what team I'm gonna run because I never got a Escoffier, but I've seen people be lucky or like run teams without a Escoffier and still have like good damage output and stuff. The 7-phase flash state. I'm gonna forget what I'm not. So much of her stuff is like hard to say. 7-phase flash, like it's like say that 5 times fast sort of thing. Serpent subtlety, like these are things that are hard to say quickly, which means I'm gonna forget them or try to say them and just no words. I like how one of Farina's little guys is just right over here. Absorb void rifts. Awesome. It's great, actually, that we have just have void rifts in Tavot now. Okay, so this is a different team. Charlotte, Xingqiu, Skirk, and I don't know who else they're running. Much more free to play. Maybe that's the free-to-play version. But that's the thing. I have multiple characters that can work. Farina, Shenhe, Kokomi. Like, I'm good. I just don't have a Escoffier. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the team. Oh, Hydro Traveler. So this is the free-to-play version, I guess. Hydro Traveler, Charlotte, Dahlia, and Skirk. Interesting. So for whatever they're going to talk about, there has to be one Hydro and one Cryo character in the party. So, like, this one's 50-50, so. And all other party members are either Hydro or Cryo. Okay, so you need to have at least one of each, and then you could do like 3 Cryo and a Hydro, or like 1 Hydro and 3 Cryo. I'd personally recommend doing it 50-50, but also you want good uptime on the Hydro and the Cryo to keep if you're doing a freeze comp, so. You can't really, that's the thing though, if you want this buff, you can't really have any other element on your team. Like you can't do like a fridge or anything like that. Which is interesting. So I feel like she's gonna be a good damage dealer, but also probably isn't that versatile for team comps. Just because whatever buff they're talking about, you can't get it. Party members' elemental skill is increased by 1 level. Okay. So it's not like a huge thing, but it will probably still be helpful enough. And like, I'll probably be fine because I really like a freeze comp. I like freeze teams. So I'll probably be fine, but just thinking about like longevity of SKIRK, she's gonna get power crept really easily. I could see that now being a problem, just because she doesn't do, like, you can't put her in other teams. Oh, I always forget that Dane is narrating these. I always forget that Dane is the narrator. Look at her running around. I saw a like joke tweet earlier that this is where, because Child's just everywhere, this is where he gets that from. And she has her little ukulele. I actually just thought about this, but I, like, in like 2020, I bought like a little plastic ukulele for like no reason. It was like $5 and I was like, why the heck not? I'm gonna learn how to play a ukulele. And then I never did. I should paint it. It'll be fun. I should paint it, make it look like SKIRKs. That'd be fun. I say that, but I don't have time for that. Oh, Dane is actually talking about something here. Okay, hold on, Dane. Hold on. What are you talking about? I keep having to go back. There's so much. I was just talking about Child. Okay, what's the whole... Okay, I never believed that Sertology was cut out to be a teacher, because Sertology was SKIRK's teacher, and then bounced. When his brother's prophecy came true as always. Okay, so Sertology is seeing the visions. Okay. We are gonna have to pause through all of this. He says, I found myself resenting fate all the more. Okay. 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 Thus far, at least, it seems that SKIRK has not inherited the corrupt nature of her master, the Foul, because they all have like a little name. So Sertology is the Foul. Does SKIRK have one? Curious. Probably, right? Maybe. I don't know. An undeniable relief. Yeah, in the end, that is all it is and nothing more. What does that mean? It is a relief, sure. Just as many struggle to escape their fate, others are pushed into its jaws to survive. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fate sucks. A cruel irony indeed, yeah. Who knows what the future holds? Perhaps more of such ironies lie ahead. That has to be foreshadowing. There are many questions to which I still seek answers, as I'm sure you do too. Yeah, I've been ending each one of these with more questions than answers, so let us leave it at that. No, Dane, continue. No doubt we'll have much to discuss when we next meet. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could say that. Just gotta do like the check at the end. HoYoverse loves to just put stuff at the end after it's finished. Much to unpack with this one, because it's like you have like kit stuff and then all of a sudden it's like lore drop. Here's a lore drop for you. Okay, awesome, great, cool. So collected miscellaneous done. Yeah, I'm curious and maybe a little bit concerned with power creep, just because she's gonna get power crept out because you can only really use her in freeze teams, right? I mean, you could use her in non-freeze teams, but you're not gonna get the most out of her kit, so that kind of sucks. Do we want to bet that one of her constellations fixes that? Because I'd put money on it. Well, technically, I could go look at her constellations right now if I open it. I can't. I haven't updated my game. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Okay, next video. This one's easy. It's SKIRK's character teaser, an end and a beginning, so we do have to read the description because they keep putting stuff in here. The pursuit of power is a task that cannot be completed in a single day. Okay, that makes sense. It is a path laden with many steps. Steps is in quotations. Don't love that. Why is it in quotations? And these could be an ending wreathed in destruction or the beginning of a new life. That does sound like similar to The Traveler, but also probably to SKIRK's story, right? That probably comes into play, right? Both being descenders and all that. I still think SKIRK's a descender. An ending wreathed in destruction being the cataclysm or the beginning of a new life end up into VOT with a new life. And the same kind of happens to SKIRK, I would assume. Right? Is that how all the descenders ended up into VOT? Just like trauma? Could be. All right, let's watch. I've heard inklings of, like earlier I said, is that Honkai music? Because I've heard inklings of Honkai music, like actual Honkai music showing up in somebody's teaser somewhere. So every time I start one of these now, I'm going to be scared. Anyways, SKIRK's teaser. Let's go. We got this. Got this, guys. Ooh. So, oh, is that Arlecchino? Because I don't know the Japanese voices. Is that Arlecchino? Child's asking Arlecchino to track down SKIRK? Interesting. Okay, so this is in Fontaine. So is this before the horrors of Fontaine or after? When does this take place? Is this before child goes to jail or after? Crazy. I'm so... That's Arlecchino. I know that hair anywhere. So what do we do? What do we do with this information? Oh, he's a baby. That's so cute. I know he's supposed to be like 14, 15, but he's the actual child. What a cute little sweater too. Oh, you awakened it. Wait, what did he awaken? He actually did something? He did something? Listen, I say that lovingly, all right? I say that lovingly. You guys don't need to see how much Tartag merch I have, okay? The window shop we did yesterday, we don't need to talk about that one. We don't. I haven't ordered anything yet, but I'm thinking about it still. Like, what happens? I'm so... Because that was like, wait. I've seen this part. Doesn't she call him out for being bad with a... Yep. Your boat work is sloppy. Which is still like a through line. Whoa, that's sick. That is so... Oh, it's 2D. Insane. Oh my god. They just like threw in some 2D animation. That's wild. It looks so good too. I love this like flat colors, like, because there's no line art. Heaven and earth become your blades. Ooh. This is so cool. Well, there's very faint line work, but it, like, ooh. To the money shot. Is that technically the money shot? Probably. Why do you scowl all the time? Wait, I saw people, you know that meme that it's like a text conversation meme, one of those where it's like one of the people says a smile would do you good or something stupid like that, and then the reply is there's nothing to smile about. I saw somebody make that, like edit that to be them, to be Skirk and Child, and now it makes sense. It does make sense now. It was literally a reference to this. I thought it was just in general, because like Skirk never smiles. Valid response to somebody telling you you should smile more. Just yeet them into the abyss. Valid response. I support women's rights and wrongs. Oh, what was she mouthing? Because she was mouthing something there. Okay, this is before the horrors. This is before the horrors of Fontaine. Before Child goes to jail, because he hasn't seen her since then. But also he wouldn't know because he was knocked out in the abyss. But maybe he wasn't like fully knocked out. I don't know. We'll find out. What were the final words though? Do we actually hear them? Traverse the wreckage of the stars one day. Is that baby Skirk? You will know the world as I see it. Okay, so I did see, oh, is that Savant? What is that red planet? Interesting. All right, more questions. We have more questions once again. Video number 3 has left us with, once again, more questions. Which I feel like a good teaser trailer will do that. Like, don't give it all away, please. Thank you. Okay, next we have another collected miscellany, but this one's for Dahlia. Trifles in the Wind. This is gonna be a lot easier. 4-star character. It's half the time of Skirk. So let's just get into it. We don't need to read the description or anything. It's just Dahlia. By the way, I'm very excited to get copies of Dahlia while I pull for Skirk. 200%. I know there's I thought we were all excited for Dahlia, but I recently found out there's people who like despise Dahlia. Why? He's just a little guy with pink hair. I thought we were all excited. I've been excited for years. Like, I didn't know there was people who don't like Dahlia. So like, I apologize for you because I'm excited for Dahlia. Anyways, I didn't know. Oh, Hydra support. All right, shield and speed buff. Attack speed buff is probably great to have, actually. Immersive ordnance. Is this the... Oh my god, what does he say? He says something really funny when he does the this, his skill. The sacramental shower. Like, something about it being like a portable baptism or something. Like, something like that is just really funny. I think that's the English line, though, which honestly, localization, you guys did a great job with that, because that's hilarious. Like, whatever the actual word is, whether it's portable or not, like, that is like a little bit wild and diabolical, and I think it's really funny. I can't say that word. Salter? Like a song? I don't know these words. Absorbs damage based on Dahlia's max HP for the shield. Okay, so he scales off HP. Most Hydra characters scale off HP, though. Oh, what does this say? There is a limit of the maximum attack speed increase that can be obtained in this way. What's the limit, HoYoverse? Also, again, how much do we want to bet that Constellations will buff that limit? Or if not, get rid of... If he was a 5-star, it would get rid of the limit entirely. But he's only a 4-star, so they can't make him that good. My one question is, do we have a character, like a 5-star equivalent of Dahlia yet? Or will we be getting the 5-star Dahlia equivalent in Nodecry? I would say Shaznia, but Nodecry is before Shaznia now. They've like shoehorned that in, which we love that shoehorn. We do. When the active character hits opponents with a certain number of normal attacks or triggers Frozen. So that's why you'd probably want to use him as Skirk, because she'll trigger that Frozen. Stacks of venison? Oh god, there's a lot. See, we watch these here now. I've tried to start watching these, but Ayato in 2025 is wild. Wait, what team are you running with that? Because if I could bring back my Ayato and actually like use him, I'd be so happy. I spent so much time building him. I would like to bring back Ayato, please and thank you. I have no idea who else is on that team. I did not see it well enough. Dahlia's in your party, you gain Swift Stride during the day only. I remember that now. So this talent does not take effect in domains, trounce domains, or Spiral Abyss. Swift Stride does not stack. That's awesome. That's so great. He is a 4-star at the end of the day. Yeah, I like how they say the shield is most effective for frozen reactions, and then immediately they show Skirk. They don't show anyone else, just Skirk. But this is the free-to-play team with Skirk, I think. Yeah, okay, this was that clip from before. When his shield is broken, he can summon another. How quickly, though? How quickly is the turnaround of that? I don't think they said that. Interesting that we're immediately just back in Mondstadt. Not like that, but like we have like a just normal clip, no combat. Look at Dahlia. He's such a goofy little guy. Popcorn! So he just rocks up with popcorn with his drama? That is so diabolical. I love Dahlia so much. A goofy little guy. I love him. Okay. All right, not much there. It was shorter, and it's hard to get like full kit details off a video, so we'll definitely go through those in the actual when we get in the patch. Okay, I think we have Dahlia's trailer and then Skirk's trailer, and then we're done. So this wasn't that bad. We might get caught up on Skirk's trailer, though. I can see that happening. Okay, so yeah. Dahlia's trailer, Rites of Relaxing Patrols. What does it say here? Also, this might be in English, because the strike did end officially. So, but I believe they're using a different studio that's not Formosa for Dahlia specifically, because Dahlia's VA is European in one way or shape or form. I don't think they live in the US, so that would make enough sense in my brain, I think. But as the deacon of the Church of Favonius, Dahlia often performs acts of charity that extend beyond his realm of duty, earning him the adoration of Mondstadt's people. It must be because of his strong sense of duty and his compassion for others. If not, well, there's no way he just does it for the love of the game, right? That's so goofy. It's because of his heart. He loves people. Unless... the love of the game. My god. What are we getting into with this one? Dahlia, what do you mean by the love of the game?
Thank you for your offering.
Okay.
A meal like this is best paired with a glass of dandelion wine. Cheers!
So does Venti talk in this one too? Oh. Are they? Wait. Oh my god. Is he gonna rock up with his popcorn? Can I say, yeah, he did rock up with the popcorn. Can I say, I feel like this needs more sound effects. Like, I know that's not going to be as fancy because he's the 4-star, but like here, some sound effects would have been great. He's such an instigator. Dahlia.
Let's stir things up.
Also, isn't this D-Luke's house? Also, there's just vibes though. Wait a minute. This does vibe. I don't understand the popcorn thing though, I'm gonna be so honest.
The wind is blowing.
It's just like they wanted to have 2 characters that like have a popcorn thing at the— Why are they Naruto running? It's like HoYoverse wanted 2 characters in both their games with the popcorn thing at the exact same time, because Fufu also, like, her W engine has popcorn in Zenless.
Carry me. Lord Barbados' community.
So, like,
on the evening
weird
news.
flex.
He sends you a solemn message. It's getting late. You should hit the hay.
It's like, go to sleep, stop drinking and go to sleep. So was that all just like, that none of that actually happened? It was just like, Dahlia drank too much and it was like a fever dream? Drink responsibly, by the way. Anyways, I have no idea what was happening in this character trailer. Because they say the love of the game thing. Like, I feel like this needed to be longer, but he is a 4-star. And I don't feel like we don't even have anything to like compare it to. Were the other 4-star trailers this short? Because we used to get demos and now it's trailers, which I think is weird that we switched, but also the Genshin Impact demos were becoming less and less of like actually showcasing combat. So I kind of get why it's a whole thing. Anyways, we have one more that is much longer. Not that much longer. It's like a minute longer than Dahlia's. So this is SKIRK's trailer now. Lament of a Ruined World. Okay. All right. I haven't been hit. There's a singer. I'm scared. I haven't been hit by Honkai music yet. This is only 2.5 minutes. So like it can't be that bad. It's really only like 2 minutes and 10 seconds because the last 20 are the, got the end card. What do we have? The death of a planet is often regarded as the end of its civilization. Flickers of starlight left behind are merely a sigh of divine pity. That kind of goes really hard. A sigh of divine pity. Flickers of starlight. My God, your localization team goes crazy. Again, though, could be in English. Would be great. I'm afraid to full screen this one. Because I feel like it was Genshin. Somebody bringing up that a trailer somewhere had Honkai music in it. And this is the last video in the content catch-up, my guy. So, like, I'm terrified. I could have been lied to as well, which would have been I really would like to be lied to today. Because I said my goal was to not cry in this video. And if I get hit with the song that I think I'm gonna get hit with, I'm gonna cry. I know I am. I'm like, okay, look, bite the bullet. Play it. Just play the thing. Okay, this is SKIRK's trailer. It is in English. Okay.
As if it could last
These are very pretty shots. Also, the speed up of it is a really cool effect.
for everything
And it fits really well. Okay, it's not Honkai music. It's just something. It's just a little jazzy. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're so safe.
The choice is to forge ahead.
Yeah. What's with the block stuff? Oh, that's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot. The music here is really cool as well. Oh, baby SKIRK. We got baby SKIRK again. This vibes. I need this on Spotify now, HoYoverse. I love this. I don't think this is from Honkai.
Survive. You endure.
You could tell me it was though. I'd probably believe you. This is so good. Ooh. They're actually doing a good job. Because I've ragged on HoYoverse because the trailers used to be called demos. And I've ragged on HoYoverse not just with Genshin Impact, but especially Zenless Zone Zero. And more recently is that the demos are doing a horrible job of actually, like demo-wise, we're talking about it demoing the combat, horrible demo of the combat. I have no idea what's going on. But I can actually see the combat pretty well here. Like we could go back to calling these demos and call this Endless ones trailers. Because Zenless, no idea. No idea. Like Yishuan, no idea. There was just so much going on. But this, I could actually see the combat. Same thing with Dahlia's. Maybe they listened to complaints and were like, okay, we actually got to show off the combat. And also SKIRK had so many, like SKIRK had the animated short that they could be like fancy with. And also her teaser was fancy. So they're probably like, okay, let's actually show them the combat now. Cause like SKIRK has had other media. This vibes though. I do have to say it vibes. I need it on Spotify. I really do. I'm curious about the like building blocks. If what that will be related to later. You're also very curious just about our lore in general, because like, why is she drowning? Why is she drowning? Why is there like a carcass? This is cool. Like, because we've had, like, just thinking back to like Escoffier's trailer, it was like a fever dream, right? And we've had some very like crazy trailers, but this one is edited in like a different way. There's more of the 2D animation. This feel like, even how they edited this feels like something you'd see for Honkai. Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong? I'm not mad about it. I love Honkai, so. Ooh, I was not expecting the transition back to 3D. They still have some cool shots. Ooh, but they incorporated her ultimate animation into this. Like, I think they might have done the same for Escoffier, but still, they did a really good job. Also, that singular shot felt like you could tell me that was Bronya. I, again, don't think she's an XP. I really don't. Because if we're going to get a Bronya XP anywhere, it's going to be in Shidasnaya. Ooh. Those shots are wild.
In the cold expanse of space.
Wild.
Civilizations crumble and
I'm
fade
safe, guys.
all night.
I'm safe. I didn't get hit with Honkai music.
Falls. I will slit its throat.
Oh, baby. I'm curious. Who had the Honkai music then? Where did I see that? Is this from Honkai? Nothing about Honkai. Where did I hear? Where's the Honkai music? Curious. Because I'm like pretty sure we watched everything. Yeah, we've watched everything since the Nod Cry. And we already have seen the Nod Cry preview teaser. Because I did watch that special program. Maybe it was a Star Rail thing? Yeah? Do they still got? Yeah, they still got the channels linked. All right, run it back. Because it's just been Cypher. Huh. Curious. Why did I dream that? I could have. That could have been my own fever dream. We're just gonna pretend that never happened then. Or we gotta get a money shot out of this, which is gonna be really hard because the whole thing is like beautiful. I'm so curious about her lore specifically though. I need to get caught up, which I'm kind of thinking about putting Genshin Ketchup a little bit on the back burner because they're like doing all the VA switch outs and everything and like the re-recordings right now. So I'm like, maybe I just wait, give it some time until it's like caught up. I probably won't be able to do that though. I'm probably just gonna do Natlin normally, so. Because I started it already, so yeah. I really thought I was gonna cry. I didn't. That's good. That's progress. Okay. This might be a hot take. I really want this to be a skin for SKIRK, just because it looks like a Honkai outfit. I really want this to be like I really want this to be released as a skin. HoYoverse, please. I'll pay money for it. I will. I know this is supposed to be like her training getup or whatever. I really want this outfit. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, that's it for this video. I will have all of the videos we watched linked down below because quite a few of them I did pause a bunch just to like either go through dialogue or whatever. Yeah, I need both of these songs on Spotify. I think only one of the animated short one is. I need the trailer song as well. In fact, I think I like the trailer song better. So please put it on Spotify, HoYoverse. Thank you. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Let me know your SKIRK theories in the comments down below. I love a good SKIRK theory. I do. Let's have a lore chat. That would be fun. No spoilers though. God. No spoilers. Don't be that guy. And as always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.